Hello YouTube NASCAR fan 4888JJ here. I'm here today with another video. If you guys are excited, hit that like button, subscribe if you are new. But I want to say thank you for 3,000 subscribers. Just guys, that is crazy. I was checking on YouTube and I only had 1,200 subscribers at beginning of this year. I've almost tripled my subscribers in 9 months, which is absolutely crazy, guys. Thank you so much for that. But anyways, let's get into the video. This is my roster predictions for 2017. And I will say this before everyone comments about some drivers may be unrealistic, and they might be. But I feel like this era in the state of NASCAR, people are looking for young drivers, and teams are looking for young drivers, as there's not much, well, there's a ton of older drivers. You know, Jimmy Johnson, Donart Jr., it seems like all of those people are going to retire soon, and teams are looking for drivers for a long-lasting relationship with their team. So I believe Jamie McMurray will still be in the #1 car. He's been neck and neck with Larson in the points until Larson's win at Michigan, but I see those two for a few more years at Chip Ganassi Racing. Brad Keselowski will stay in the #2 car. Austin Dillon will stay in the #3. And Kevin Harvick will be staying in the #4. Trevor Bayne will be staying in the #6 car, and Casey Kane will be in the #5. Now, it's hard to predict these smaller teams whenever they change drivers pretty much every single season. I believe Cole Custer will be in the #7. He's been proving himself in the trucks as well as the Xfinity Series, and I feel like that's what smaller teams are looking for. And he doesn't wreck many cars or that are of his own making. Danica Patrick, Denny Hamlin, and Casey Mears will be remaining in the same rides. As it has been announced, Clint Bowyer will be in the #14 car for Stewart-Haas Racing, and there is that chance that Ross Chastain will be making his debut in the #15 for H. Scott Motorsports. I think that's realistic because he's piloted the 25th, 30th place car he has week in and week out, up to 12th in points, I believe he is now. He's right on the verge of the chase line, so that's very impressive, and that's, again, what the smaller teams are looking for. Chris Buescher will be making the move to the 16 car, as that win really boosted his sponsorships, and Roush Fenway Racing really needs the money right now, and that's how they're going to get it with Chris Buescher's sponsorships. Ricky Stenhouse Jr. will be staying in the #17 car, and the following drivers will be keeping their ride: Kyle Busch, Carl Edwards, Matt Kenseth, Ryan Blaney, Joey Logano, David Ragan, and Chase Elliott. The next driver change comes at #26, and that will be Alex Bowman. Him proving himself in the 88 car, and a former racer for BK Racing. I feel like that will just give him another shot in the Cup Series. Paul Menard will be remaining in the 27 car, and the #30 car will have a bunch of drivers, a lot of different drivers as they usually do, but their main driver will be Corey LaJoie. He's proved himself once again like all these other rookies in the Xfinity Series, but he's got even a more low budget team, and I believe he was running 10th at New Hampshire, and he was caught up in a mess, but you never know. The #32 Jeffrey Earnhardt will be full-time instead of part-time in that #32 car. Ty Dillon, after having a great Xfinity Series, RCR finally allows him to have the opportunity racing for him in the Cup Series. Bubba Wallace, he is an associated driver with Roush Fenway Racing, and the 34 car now being associated with Roush Fenway Racing because of Chris Buescher, and those two teams will work together to get the younger development Roush Fenway drivers a shot up there in the Cup Series to get more experience. Landon Castle, Kurt Busch, Kyle Larson, and Eric Almirola will all be keeping their rights. Jeb Burton will be the next rookie to tackle the Cup Series. He'll be in the #44 car for Richard Petty Motorsport. In the #46 car will be Brandon Jones, and that team will partner with RCR, since Brendan Jones is a RCR development driver. AJ Allmendinger and Jimmy Johnson will be keeping their rides, and as it has already been announced, Eric Jones will be racing for Furniture Row next year alongside Martin Truex Jr. Matt DiBenedetto and Dale Earnhardt Jr. will also be keeping their rides. The next driver change comes at Dylan Lumpton for BK Racing. He made a few starts earlier in the season with them, and I just feel like he did pretty well there, and they will be considering having him a full-time ride. Michael McDowell, after winning the Xfinity race at Road America, will keep his ride in the number 95 car. Ryan Ellis will be full-time in the number 98 Premium Motorsports machine. Now, these are the drivers that are part-time, that I believe will be part-time. Sam Hornish Jr. will be in the number 12 as a third car for Penske Racing. Ben Kennedy and Brett Moffitt, after getting their first few truck wins, they get recognition and will be driving the number 55 for Premium Motorsports. David Gilliland will be part-time for the number 35, and Reed Sorensen will be racing the number 40 part-time, with Patrick Carpenter racing for road courses only. Also, I believe the birth of Joey Gase Racing will come to Cup, and Joey Gase will only race restrictor plate tracks, and Boris said will only race road courses, and that's the number 52 car. Drivers that are retiring after 2016, Ryan Newman, Tony Stewart, and Greg Biffle. 2016 Cup drivers that will be going to Xfinity or will be sitting out: Regan Smith, Josh Wise, Brian Scott, and Michael. And that if you guys have any questions about this, let me know, or your opinions. What did I get wrong? Everyone has opinions, and there will be a lot of that. So share your ideas, and this is not perfect, and none of this is confirmed, so don't be thinking it's confirmed. And I can assure you I'm not right, but this is the closest thing to something true, and that's actually legitimate. But anyways, guys, thanks for watching. Once again, thank you so much for 3,000 subscribers, and I will see you guys in the next video.